Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? It's been a week, I think. So this is time. We'll see how it goes today. I think I don't know, it should be Friday night in the States. I don't know. What is it in the Outback, Brock? I don't even know. Good morning, Thailand 20.4.7. Hey, Tommy, what's up? What's happening, Gary? How are you? I don't know what time it is in Australia. You're in Australia too, Gary, or no? Are you in Thailand? Hey, Mark. He's in another one. And what time is it there? Somebody will tell me. Lunchtime, Melbourne. Oh, okay. So it's a good time for Australia, I guess, too, unless you're working. Mark will be retired shortly, so it won't matter to him what time it is. He'll be on Thailand time. But so 12:30. Cool. So basically the last week I've been fooling around with the trailer, trying to get it ready. The youngest daughter's been here for about a week and a half, and the oldest daughter had to do part of her college thing. I'm going to call it dissertation stuff too. She had to actually make the clothes, come up with a story, get all the ones that were right behind her, 1 year behind her, put them all together, write the script, I guess, for it, the music, the everything. She just sent the video. She's getting on a bus in Bangkok 9:30, I think, and should be here about 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Yeah, Mark's retiring again. But it I haven't got a chance to see it yet. So, but I guess everybody liked it. She got graded on it and all that. When I find that out, I'll let you guys know, for the people that are interested, and maybe I'll put up some bits and pieces of it on a short or something. The stuff that I'm doing, I figured I would do on the trailer is I'm going to do a extensive type inside the trailer look, and with the new shelves and TV and where I'm going to put stuff and that kind of stuff, and get ready to go. I'm going. I don't know exactly what day. They're only here till the 24th, so I'm imagining after that. Now, whether I'm going to make a long trip and head towards Douglas's and maybe catch Mitch will be back by then, and maybe Craig and Ron, and make a 2-week loop or something. I'll figure that out, or maybe go to Sisaket. And I should go to Sisaket first, just to try not to burn myself and get a idea on how the trailer is going to pull and all that kind of stuff. We'll have to see. But yeah, so here's the gist on the I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting more manly or something. But I went in for that T, which I thought I was like 0, and the lady said I was, or I saw the test, 500, which is at or above average for a 68-year-old. And I talked to Aaron, who is into that kind of stuff, and he said, yeah, that's very decent. So I told her. She said, I'll give you the shot if you want. They're pretty, they're wide open here in Thailand. She said it could make you irritable and blah, 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 which I know what it does. But I said, yeah, let's hold off on it. Basically, her assumption was as a, hey, Patty, how you doing? Hey, John. Basically, in her expert opinion, and not so many words, but in my words, you're a fat bastard. And you're not going to have much energy and shit like that. So on the 15th, I weighed in at 123 kilos. The 16th, I was 122.8. 17th, 122.5. And I shouldn't weigh myself every day, and I won't. The 18th, 122. And this morning, I was 121.8. So I lost a little over a kilo or something. And that's basically just I'm eating the rice soup that my mother-in-law makes me in the morning. I made a big pot of split pea with low sodium and that kind of stuff, which is good. And little bowl of that I have. I make whole wheat quesadillas, fold one in half. I make hamburger meat up and put it in a container, and so I can just put 2 spoonfuls on that, 2 pieces of cheese, mushrooms, some olives, and Tabasco. Fold it over, make a quesadilla, and I haven't been starving. My wife will make me a smoothie, banana, maybe once a day. So I'll see. And I'm not going to do much. I have more energy. I'll say that just in the past 3 or 4 days, but I'll go a couple of weeks. I like to get down maybe into the 118, and then go to the gym. And once I feel better, so we'll see. Yeah, a lot better. I'll feel like I had an orange yesterday. She bought some fruit and stuff, and yeah, just not going over and eating crap. I ate a lot. I was eating a lot of carbs. I mean, it was just inevitable. A whole crap load of carbs. I caught part of your deal this morning, John, and I didn't see. Hey, Andrew. Andrew tried to call me the other day. I didn't talk to you, Andrew. Was it for golf or was it for lunch? I'm going to try to do that too. But first, I got to get over that, and I feel better, and I've got to do it because I'm just going to die, a fat bastard, and I don't want to. And I'll be the kind of guy that, hey, I'm going to really torture my friends. So instead of getting cremated, I'm going to make them carry this fat bastard in a big ass coffin and watch them all fall down. Just kidding. But yeah, I just got to do something about it. So we'll see. I want golfing. Cool. Quan go with you, or do you go by yourself? Hey, Ron, how you doing, brother? So anyway. So I feel like I said, I feel like I have more energy. Oh, and I stopped coffee. And my wife said, well, just cut back and, or maybe drink it black. And the coffee, unless I find one that's not bitter, I don't like it. So I just stopped cold turkey a week ago or whatever it was. And I miss it quite a bit, but yeah, there's a crap. I mean, I like a little bit of coffee with my cream. So that she said that's no good. So I said, all right. So cut some corn with it. Cool. Well, I'm going to try. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be next week because the kids are going to be here, both of them. And I still don't know what they're going to do. And I think I kind of voiced my opinion on that. My stepdad used to drag me or a couple of times to Georgia. And I was basically slave labor. I walked behind a freaking baler and threw bales of hay in the back of a flatbed. And when I wasn't doing that, I was cutting the shit out of my hands, picking cotton. So, they were sort of amazed. Do you want to go with us? Oh, no, I think I'll stay home with my friends, Oh, well, they really want you to come. Yeah, I bet they do. But so I don't, my deal is I don't want to whatever they want to do. It's their vacation, their summer vacation or whatever you want to call it here in Thailand. So if they say they want to go with the trailer, then we'll jump to Ubon for 3 or 4 days and maybe I'll just camp in it there. I just like to get a jaunt out of it and see how it tracks and everything, and how everything is with the weights, and how I have the weight set up in there before I head out to a 2-day jaunt towards Douglas. Hey Rob, how you doing? But yeah, cutting out cream. Yeah, I never had sugar anyway, but yeah, I just got to do something, man. I don't even know what was the 223. What is that, like 260, 270 pounds? I mean, that's a shitload. So anyway, so I'm going to do it. I've got it in my mind, so I know I'll do it. And then, like I said, I've got 118 in my mind as far as getting back to the gym. And so I'll shoot for that. And once I get back to that, I'll go and do it, and I will actually do it. It will be done. Just had a Klondike bar. Yeah, there you go. And occasionally I get a sweet attack, when I want like a handful of M&Ms or something, and I'll probably still do that if I do. I just won't go crazy and buy 200 or 200 or 300 baht worth of of M&Ms. So I still the Diet Coke, which probably isn't good for me either. Yeah, just for moving around. That's me too. I haven't been doing shit, Patty. It's no energy, nothing. But like I said, I was almost not going to do the live stream because I wanted to get back into the trailer and continue with what I'm doing. I'll show you guys a little. I pulled out the card out of the camera and just pulled a little clip of what I was doing. So we'll look at this real quick and give you a little view in here. Hold on. You can see the. So that's the new TV. And I bought another mount for that. Where I'm sitting right there, inside of it's awesome because I got two pillows behind me. In case I can stretch my legs out and everything. But not familiar with the trailer. I bought another one that should be here today or tomorrow. That has the swing out deal on it. Solar panels. I'll have to figure out a way to lock it down. I've got two. I think they're 300 amp hour, 24 volt batteries, and they can run this air conditioner. So anyway, you guys don't know. I'll torture you enough when I'll ask you to watch the video when I put it out. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. But eliminate the sweet tasting foods, including sugars. Yeah. I know. I don't think I can do the diet drinks, man. That's the only thing that I'll have left. So, and causes insulin. I haven't had any problem. I do take medicine for diabetes. I take that shot. Brock will pop in and give me the obstetric or something. Take that, and that's supposed to help you lose weight too. So we'll see how it all goes. I agree with you. I should, and I have cut back on them. Instead of every time grabbing for the Coke Zero, I'll grab for a bottle of water. So we'll see. But you are right. So I totally agree. Dave, be careful. I was 280, had a heart attack. Doctor said to lose weight. I did, got down to 165, went into refeeding syndrome, almost died. Yeah, I'm not going to go crazy. Like me personally, when I was younger and I wanted to get down to a weight when I was boxing, and I was young. I just started actually boxing. I was running though, 5-10 miles a day, and I went from 220 to 170 in under a month, right? On what we called back then low carb, high protein. You could eat as much meat, eggs, cheese, that you wanted, and lost it quick. And I never felt so weak in my entire life. I did feel with my frame, and I think the IB, whatever the hell that index is, I'm supposed to weigh like 160 pounds. No freaking way. But I felt good right around 200. 205, 198, right in that, right around 200. I felt pretty good. I felt real good, actually. I felt strong. Um, of course, I had a lot more muscle then than I have now, so maybe it'll be different. Hey, go hopping! Haven't seen you in a while. Thai food is full of sugar. Yeah, the only my mother-in-law makes me. I don't eat out like there or whatever, in the markets much. My mother-in-law knows anything that she puts in. If the only thing she really makes me now, I make everything else myself. For this, my salads and everything I make for myself. But she makes me the rice soup in the morning, and she knows no MSG. I use low sodium soy sauce in anything she cooks me, stuff like that, and no sugar. So she knows pretty well. But it's going to be interesting. I'll keep you guys updated. I was kind of, like I said, shocked that the testosterone was 500. I thought it was going to be zero. But like I said, I could tell even by the way I'm talking right now, my energy level is up here instead of normally down here. So we'll see how it goes. Speaking of moving, I'm off to the park. All right. Thanks, brother. I'll talk to you later. Thanks before he leaves. Thank you. But yeah, so um, that the deal with the trailer. I'm liking the way everything is in there. I don't know that clip. I didn't really show the storage, but the video I'll edit it probably this afternoon. Maybe I'll take the um, uh, laptop out into the trailer with me, and I'll actually do it out there. I want to pull the plug. I want to get some real measurements on time on whether I want to put another battery in there. I don't think I'm really going to have to, but between the generator and as long as I get a little bit of sun, I think it'll be fine. And I've gotten to the point where, as you saw that one, I had it at 20 because I had just turned it on. It was still warm in there, but 25 in there with that little. I don't know if you guys saw the. Let's see if we saw the fan here. Let me see if I can. Can I find it anywhere? That one right there. That one right there is a solar, pretty big, and I can actually recharge it with a solar panel that came with it. I got that one blowing on me, and then let's see, and that one. That's my little one that I've had for a long time. It has lithium batteries in it, and it charges off a USB. So between that, I don't need it. Now, when I first got here, I wanted 18, 19C. I would start sweating at 22, 23. Now 25, even without the air conditioner on, like we're hitting now in Surin, we're getting to my favorite part of the season. We're going to hit the 12 Celsius mornings and shit like that. Like when I went with Maui and Andrew and Bobby when we went to Koh Chang and then to Pattaya for Thanksgiving and that kind of stuff. It's just absolutely beautiful here, and that's probably about 2 months there. At night, I think that was the first time last year that I got away with just a fan and I shut the air conditioner off, which was like almost had to force my hand to push the off button on the air. Yeah, and the battery just got the solar system dialed in here at the house, man. Got him to where even during the day, if I'm not getting the clouds come over and I'm not getting what I'm using, the battery starts flowing the other way and taking up the difference, and will go from 100% maybe down to 50% and on and off all through the day. So I think I'm going to save a lot more. And I already paid $4,000 to have the cell and the other one fixed or whatever, and it took a crap. He hasn't told me yet. He took it out 3 days ago. In fact, I'll probably call him today and say, what the hell's the matter with the battery? It's his friend that's fixing it, and he wasn't the one that built it, but he will build one, because I'm thinking about putting a 5 kW system in U-Bahn. It's just a nightmare when we go there, and you can only run one air conditioner, and if you try to take a shower, the lights dim. You can hear the fan, that you have out, which isn't greatest for HVAC equipment, refrigerators. The only good thing is they're inverters, so that helps with the low voltage, so they're not going to burn out as badly as one that wasn't there. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? No, I'm Rob. I like to eat. Yeah, I like to eat too. Um, and like I said, I'll probably bump up a little bit on the protein and stuff as I get down and get back into the gym. We'll see. Hey, brother, how are you doing? I was just talking about my 500 deal. I'm certified PTE. Need to move like a car. Too much fuel. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Tommy saying hi to Aaron. Rob saying Ned, Kathleen, the kids are in Surin. They're cool. Really? Do I know them? Or they are YouTube channel? If they are, if somebody knows, put up their link. Van Life Fishing Adventures. Hi, Dave. Hope you're well. Took the time off from my koi channel, and I'm doing a bit of fishing. Yeah, I think I was watching. You had a big devastation with you lost a bunch of koi, right? And I heard I try to catch the ones when you come out. Of course, I get notified, and you're trying this van life. I will definitely, if somebody could find that link and put it up, I'd appreciate it. Van life fishing adventures. Cool. I'm just gonna start adding more koi videos. I might even try a voice. I still can't find my trailer trash Thailand. I got to have my wife sit down with me. When I started it, I put it in her deal under her stuff, and it disappeared off my one click, and I can't find it. I can't open it. I can't change anything. I can't add videos. So I got to get back to that, because I think I got some people that actually watch it. It's probably mostly you guys, but I don't know. Hey Maui, what's up? Yeah, cool. If somebody's got it, if you know how to put them in there, you're like me, Rob. You got to get the link and put. I don't know. Somebody, Brock might be able to do it. Brock, if you could find the one for this van life fishing adventures and this Nat and Camellia. But do you know their name of their channel, Rob? If you do, let me know. Is that the name of their channel, Native Farang? It might be. It's a little bit noisy in my house watching a drag queen show. When are you coming, Brock? I always ask, I think, and I always forget. I'm feeling good, man. Like I said, I went in and my testosterone was at or above normal for an old dude. That was 500, and she just basically told me I'm a fat bastard. And so I started on the 15th. I went from 123, then this morning I weighed 121.8. So my next little milestone is going to be 118. And when I get to 118, I'm going to start going back to the gym, and I'm going to see if I can get down to, I like 200 pounds, and I'm going to try to shoot for that and do it. How often do you? I just started going back in. I just cleaned it, and I go in there and I walk for about a half hour in there. And I used to, when I was in Costa Rica, I had some restraint type things, that restricting water deals that they had. They work pretty good, and I might try to got to see if they sell them on Lasada or not. But yeah, I just started getting back in, and now it's going to start getting cold, but we'll see. You're tired and don't give up, Douglas. And I had a great couple of days at his temple. Cool. We got to get together too and do something on these scooters. Live from Tiffany's. A good couple to watch, man. I don't know why I don't have them, and they're in Surin right now. Huh. ACDC. Yeah, it was higher than mine when I went to get called. Really? Yeah, like I said, I'm totally surprised. And I couldn't tell you what it was when they were injecting me 8, 10 years ago when I was there. My doctor just said it was low, and I think I went in once a week or something, and they jabbed the needle in me. Yeah, Native Farang is their channel. He's Thai and she's English. Now we won't hold that against her. Me married in England. Um, be two fat guys on scooters. There you go. There you go. I got to get out and do it. But like I said, I can tell right now. I don't know if you guys can notice. I'm speaking, I think, faster than I normally would, and I'm more. I don't know. I'm more energetic. We'll see. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'm gonna I'm gonna ride it. So I'm gonna try to do with the with the video. This one, like I said, it just to put something out more extensive on the inside of the trailer, showing the way the windows work, the way the blinds and the screens work, the toilet, the solar system, that kind of stuff. But it won't be that long. I haven't pulled it up and put it in the editor yet, although I do have it obviously plugged into my computer. That's where I pulled this clip out of. But uh, and then the next one I'll do is on the outside and my truck. I did buy a new camera, and what it is, the one that I got in there, I didn't really find, and that fan's awesome. That comes with a solar panel, so I can charge it, and hopefully I'll just get out there. And then the 32-inch TV's not bad either, but um, I'd like to get uh, the little screen that I have in my truck. It's fine, and I've got a wireless camera back there, but the connection isn't that good, and um, the camera's good, but the monitor deal is crap. So I was, I'm always on Lasada looking for something to buy, and it came up with your iPhone or your iPad. It's a camera that's Wi-Fi, and what it does is, or something like that. I've already got the wires up there that are supplying the camera from one of the running lights. So when I turn on my lights, my camera activates, which isn't a big deal because I run my lights when I'm driving daytime anyway. That's the way that they said to do it. And then you just put your iPad there, and there's what are those things, those RF codes or whatever the hell it is. And you put that and you put the program in there, and it links up. And it's got to be a hell of a lot better picture because it's on the iPad has an excellent picture. Mine does anyway. And so I got to hook that up. And then what I put in the back of the truck, as far as in the black containers and stuff like that, and the generator in the new box and the water containers and the 125 on the back and the storage compartments. And I'll do another little maybe 7-10 minute video on the outside of the trailer. And then hopefully after that I'll get into camping. Then it'll be won't be so great on the cooking. Well, actually it will, because I'll make quesadillas and I'll cook up just a steak or something, and maybe mushrooms and broccoli and chicken and shit like that. Good stuff. Nice place for shooting your videos. What was that? What did I miss? Let's see. Too fat guy. Well, that could be a YouTube channel. Update on all your bikes. I know I've been thinking I'm going to get rid of some of them, man. They're just taking up space. And my wife just came back and said all the bikes need to be registered, and they're like between 800 and I think and 1,000 baht each. And I got 10, so it's 10,000 baht. And then I've got the registration on my truck, the registration on her truck, the registration on the Isuzu, the insurance that I've got to pay right now for the Suzuki in that Sim drives in Bangkok's 12,000, 18,000 for my wife's, and I think mine's 20. I mean, I got damn near 100,000 baht a year in crap. So I think I'll do an update on what I'm gonna keep and what I'm gonna get rid of. But I got to get rid of something. Increase protein intake. Cut out. Yeah, I'm not. You know, the closest thing to the carb deals. The pea soup has a minimal amount in it. The rice does have some in it, but the tortillas, the whole wheat tortillas, I only use one. So compared to the carbs that I was intaking, this is like zero carbs to what I'm doing now. They bought their kid. They brought their kid to Thailand for a better life. Interesting story. Just love them. They have two beautiful girls. Cool. I'm gonna have to check them out. Did anybody find the link and put it in there? Because I'll never find it afterwards, but I'll have to do it. Yeah, you gotta. I'm looking forward. Do you have any out now, or have you started already? Because as soon as you get one, I'd like to see it. I've always followed van life stuff, solo camping, moto camping, catch and cook. I love all that shit. That's why I want to do the camping deal in the trailer. Most of that'll be solo stuff, except of course when I take my wife and the kids. More it'll be like me. Yeah. I think that's pretty much out, Tommy. I weighed in 123 when I started 4 days ago, and I'm at 121.8 today. So that's still way too heavy. But like I said, I don't know what right around 200 is, but I'm imagining it's around 100 kilo, 98, 95, something like. I think 95, somewhere around 200. So I'll have to do it. Bobby came in, yeah. Hey, what's up, Bobby? And I'm not gonna go. You know, like I said, I know that I'm gonna stick on it right now, but I'm not gonna like. I'll be religious on it, but when I want to blow out, like if I, once a month or twice a month to go out and have a hamburger and stuff with Bobby and Andrew, I'm still gonna do that. I'll just cut out morning and have just a salad for lunch and do some extra exercises, especially if I'm back in the gym. I'm not going to just like totally, but right now with the intake that I'm taking right now for the energy that I'm putting out, I'm not hungry. So probably eating too much then. Yeah, exactly. Moderation, right? Yes, there's a video of a trip to Scotland. Okay, cool. And fishing. All right, two of my favorite deals. I'll definitely, if you guys can figure out, I know Brock's here, but maybe he can't hear. Uh, put up that link if you can find it. Let's see what Gogo says. There's a lot of talk online about how food pimmers being completely wrong. Yeah, all we've told about that MSG and sugar is wrong. Yeah, you know what too is that I have that. Oh God, I know. Retired living the dream. Les is into that keto, and I even have it on my phone. I downloaded and bought a program a long time ago, and my doctor said, "No, man, you can't cut all everything out like that. I don't want you on that diet." So I said, "Okay." So so I'm just gonna go on a diet in my head. I know what's good for me and what's. I mean, it's pretty logical, right? I don't want to go out and eat, 2 gallons of ice cream, and I think cutting sugar out completely is a good place to start. And then again, if I get a craving for a handful of M&Ms, I'm going to probably eat the handful of M&Ms. It's stopping there and not eating the handful of M&Ms, 5 Snicker bars, 3-pound cakes, going off the deep end. That's what I will do. And I will do that. So what did let's see, lose weight, 2,221 calorie intake per day. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm 1,800 and under is what I've been kind of shooting for in my brain. I penciled it out, and I've been on diets for so long. I've got a pretty good idea of what everything has in it: tomatoes and lettuce and this and that. And my dressings, I just a little tiny bit of olive oil and red wine vinegar. That's all I put on my salad. So I can do it. I mean, it's just making the decision, which I obviously, if you can tell by the way I'm talking, I've made the decision. and I just got to stick to it. And what I've got to keep in my mind is that every once in a while I'm going to blow out and have a hamburger, and so I'm not going to totally, negate my body from anything. But I look back and I had so many years of Jack in the Box and Burger King and Carl's Jr. and every fast food place in the world and junk food, and just ate everything I wanted. And now with the diabetes and all that other stuff, that'll make that better. I've got to watch that because my sugar level will drop now once I really get into cutting stuff out. So I'm going to start. I have my wife dig it out today and start doing my blood sugar. I can tell right away. It doesn't take me long, man. I can do it and automatically go and hit it, and my blood sugar will be like 60, or something. And I just, I don't like doing it, but I'll take a spoonful of something or I'll eat something. Eat something basically will do it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we were actually talking about you guys a couple of days. Talking about who, me? Were you talking badly? Is that what it is? Not feeling it? That's good. I don't. I feel okay. Like I said, I feel like I have a lot more energy, and I haven't been. I don't know. It's weird, man. Maybe it's in my mind again. I feel like I'm breathing better too. Not. I'm not gasping for or feeling like I'm not getting oxygen. And I know it's in my brain, but I feel better now. So we'll see. Let's see. Dave just emailed you their channel, and yes, you guys should meet there recently. Oh, they moved to Surin. Very cool. I will. Definitely do that. I'll look for it, Rob. Thank you. Stick in that calorie range and see what your body will do. Or close to it. When I'm semi lightly working out and I'm eating 2,000 calories a day, I maintain pretty much whatever weight that I'm at. Back in the day, 205, between 2 and 205. And like I said, that might not be as great. That was when I was 40, and a lot of it more was muscle than right now. So I'll adjust it. Maybe it's going to have to be 190. Maybe it's going to be 180. I'll see what I feel like, and I don't know what that is in kilos, but I think 100 or 200 pounds is 195. Somebody can fact check me on that if they want to. Let's see. This time in getting rid of our anchors in the U.S. has made a big difference. You guys are talking. I don't know. I'm 5'10", so I don't know what that is. I think that's about 175, isn't it, Patty? You can fact check me. Yeah, I'm 5'10". So I think in the MBI or IBM, I'm supposed to weigh like 130 pounds. It's like, yeah, maybe one leg. I just finished. What about you, skinny bastard? Will you guys be around in December? Who are you? Me? Oh, Bobby. Okay, I gotta read it right. Um, it sounds healthy. Randy, greetings. Hey, how you doing, Randy? Sitting in a high school football game. Cool. Brought my earbuds. Cool. Used to have fun. I watched my kid play. I never felt so chest pumping. They call out my kid's name because they played Ironman football up in the mountains. So he was a running back and middle linebacker, and so he was in pretty much on every play. So I listened to his name over. Plus, he was an animal. My kid was good, way better than me. Friday Night Lights. Yeah, that's it. We're going to be in BKK December 7th to pick up sister-in-law and taking a couple of day trip from there. Yeah, but you don't need to do that. You can just leave her there. She'll be fine on her own. Let's see. Hey, Jay, how you doing? And saying hi to everybody. Hey, Scott. Everything's going good for you, Scott? You still working 2 jobs? You got a good income. You're making a living. You're high on life. You're doing good, I hope. Bobby, get in touch. There you go. We'll do. Cool. All right. I'll tell her now or I'll forget. You're like me. So, yeah. So I'll bring this thing back. This is just the thing that I'm starting and going to be coming out with is this video. This is just a clip up one. I'm going to do the video today on the inside of the trailer. More extensive, the microwave, the refrigerator, the new 32-inch TV, the fans, the bathroom, how the screens work, where the storage is, where I'm going to put stuff, that type of stuff. And that'll probably be out tomorrow. And then I'm going to do one on the outside, how the cassette toilet, which I thought was going to be really a big deal. It's really not. It's really pretty simple. And the cameras, like I was talking about, I got to get that put on and hopefully get it tied in. And then I bring my iPad and my mini iPad everywhere with me anyway. And I've got the one that I've got the deal in, which I think will hold it, which comes out of the cup holder in my truck. And I've got two more that I ordered that come off the dash and one off the window, depending on if one doesn't work. And then I'm kind of curious. I don't know if it works off. I don't know exactly how it works. I guess it works off of Wi-Fi, but I guess I'm going to have to hook up Wi-Fi to my iPad through my phone, tether it to my phone, or just use my phone. But then it won't be as big because I'm imagining that's how it's going to work. It's going to be a Wi-Fi signal of some sort. So we'll see. And I'll do a little video on that too because it's pretty interesting. And like I said, the ones that you can buy off of Lasada, they work, but they don't connect very well. And I tried to find the best one that I could see, the most expensive one, the best one, and it still is. Picture's not that great. It gets fuzzy, so I'll bring you up to date on that. Only one job because I totaled my truck. I'm surviving. No, I'm glad to hear that you're surviving. Totaled your truck. Hopefully you didn't get hurt. I imagine you're all right. I was just talking about that. I'm leaving everything up to the kids as far as their deal. The oldest had to part of her dissertation again. She had to completely write a script and do a show and make the clothes and do it. And she did that yesterday. So the youngest has been here for about a week and a half. She comes today. She'll be here at 5:00. They leave on the 23rd. So they're gone. But we were talking about maybe making a trip in the truck and trailer to Ubon. So I'll probably do something. I mean, people got to be getting tired of seeing Ubon, but I'll probably do it anyway. They don't have to watch it. Scott saying hello. Dave, when is the startup maintenance for the sleigh? Yeah, I know. I haven't talked to. I got to talk to Chuck because Chuck wanted me last year. Asked me if I would play Santa Claus. He was going to get a suit and the whole thing. So I got to ask him if that's still. Does he still want me to do that? So that'll be the takeoff point. Aaron, what happened? Why isn't this working? There we go. I just ran down 2 flights of stairs to pass the word to Johnny. Don't run anywhere, Bobby. Please do me a favor. Because next we'll hear Jai will get a hold of us. Bobby's in the hospital. He just fell down 2 stairs, and we took him to the hospital. Tell he's down from my T-Mobile. Yeah, and this thing will work both on iPhone and Android. And it wasn't that. It was like, I don't remember. I've got it in there. When I actually do the deal on the truck, I'll put what it was. It was cheap. It wasn't expensive. One little nice camera, 1080, I think, and then you could get that either to a USB connection or to a raw hardwire deal. That's the options, and the rest of it's just the QR code, and it's up, and I guess and it works. I don't know. We'll see. Scott saying hi. So he came to Thailand to get. I miss. Let's see, Bobby. You don't need to be running like. Yeah. I know he's insane. He's not a sane individual. Cool as there too. I like Ubon, and probably what I'm going to end up doing is I know me, my wife, she doesn't want to get rid of her scooter. She doesn't want to get rid of this. I got to get rid of them. I got 10 of them and they're just in the way. I don't use them. So I'm going to keep take the 750, the Shadow, get it to somebody, have them do the work that I want to do on it. The 125 will be on the back of the trailer. I'll lock it there. And the little whatever it was, Grom, I'm going to take that with all the stuff that I bought for it that I'd never put on it, the knobby tires, the different gearing, the new chain, everything to the brother. That's what he does there in Newbon. And keep that in Newbon and keep the probably keep no. I've got a Scoopy that I bought that's there. But maybe bring another Scoopy. And what else do I have? I'm going to sell the Himalaya. I'm going to get rid of that. And what else? I think that's it. Then I'll have like 4 or something there, and that I can handle. But like I said, it's going to cost me 10,000 or something to freaking register all of them. It never ending between that and insurance. And Bobby, did you ever figure out what your insurance was after we met the other day? Just curious. Bobby was paying more for his insurance than we were paying for ours, and I think the same company. So I know Jai and my wife were rapping back and forth. I'm curious if they got it reduced. Sounds like I need yeah, I know. Always need more motorcycles. Maybe a Harley, you never know, although I'm pretty much given up on that. My missus sold my books because I wasn't riding it. Because I'm in Australia. Did she really sell it? Dave got my roller lids. Lid day before yesterday. Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? I dig I love my truck. You're gonna love yours too. You already do, I can tell. Thanks, Patty. I forgot songs you got to move. Stuck in your head now. Everybody's saying it. So that's the basic. Just I'm going to try to do the live streams on today, Saturday, Friday in the States, Saturday obviously here in Thailand. Might be different, college football and stuff like that, I guess, but I don't know what time that would be on. Mainly during the day, right? And I don't know what time it is, but East Coast it would be late. If not, then watch the football game, do what you want to do, have a good time, enjoy life. Life's short. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, so you gotta see. Hey, Dave, maybe we'll give you volume discount on registration. Yeah, the DOT. It was a substantial difference. Bobby, you still here, or did you leave? It wasn't like it was just like 100 baht. It was like 3 or 4 or 5,000 baht, or maybe more. I don't even remember. It was a substantial amount, even for a farang. It was a lot. So we'll see. I know Jai's the kind of one that she'll figure it out and chase it down and make it happen. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, but I dig my truck. You don't have anything else to do you, Bobby? Is that the only thing that you had left? Because you already got the fender flares on there, and I think that was it. Was the roll top. But and like I said, I'll go over my truck. I did notice when I was out in the trailer, crap load of birds underneath that damn thing, and I think they're shitting on my truck. So I'm gonna have to try the little birds. They climb in the end of that metal or whatever. I just didn't see a lot of nests either. It was raining like hell too, so maybe they were just diving in there to try to get out of the rain. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way the trailer is. I want to weigh it. Make sure I get a weight on it, even though it's going to all be up to my judgment because that it's got a leaf spring shock on it now and axle instead of that spring, so it's going to carry a lot more weight. I just got the way it feels, the way it rides. Of course, I can get a tongue weight, which I know right now I'm pretty much right where I need to be, 250, 300 pounds, and take it on a ride. And the only other thing I might do is The guy didn't want to put 16-inch. He thought they'd be too big. Well, they aren't. They would be. I might change it to 16-inch, which I was going to change from the steel ring rims to get some kind of mags that look nicer anyway. So if I do that, maybe I'll go to a different one. I don't know yet. That's minor shit. The major stuff is getting in there, getting my wife in there, moving stuff around. Where am I going to put the pots? Where am I going to put that shelf deal right there is going to be freaking awesome for a pantry. Pots and pans, dishes, silverware, everything go right there. And then above the sink, probably spices, maybe some more cups and stuff, that kind of stuff. Underneath the TV area there, blankets and stuff like that. And underneath the seats are kind of a pain in the ass to get at. So that'll be items that you're not going to have to get too much, tools, stuff like that. The back of the truck, I have 2 black boxes that go in, and that has the outdoor cooking stuff in there. Table, chairs, and stuff like that are in the trailer. So I just got to get out and do it. It's a lot easier when the kids are there, but it won't be so bad for me because I've only got to get 1 table out, 1 chair, a couple pots and pans. I'll use the ones from inside, and get out and start doing some camping. Besides the fact that it gets me out and moving around, excuse me. I enjoy doing it. It's fun, and if I can get into I definitely don't have a problem with rambling. So definitely, excuse me, won't be those ones where you watch, which I watch some of them that they don't speak at all, and that 30 minutes long, and they don't speak at all. I watch a couple of gals from Korea that have really nice rigs and shit, and some other ones, but mine will be bullshitting, but about anything and everything, which we do on here anyway. So I just want to get out and do it. And then, like I said, that trek to, hey, Tim, how you doing? To see, and maybe even I'll go by Tim's. That's kind of on the way. And then Douglas's and Ron's and Craig's and whatever, make a loop and come back. Probably have to be a 2-week loop. I'm not going to drive a lot. I got to try to figure out where I could pull now. When we took the trailer out last time, I tried to get my wife was going to stop on the way home. I don't really like driving at night. And I was going to pull into a PTT station and just park and sleep. And we went to, hey, oh, thank you.
This one, ice.
Okay. I have one here. You want to pour that in that one? Well, we went to where you get the large closes on the way to Ubon. There's a Shell station, and they have a place, an outlet store where she's gotten me shirts, pants, night pants, and all this that actually fit. And when we were in there, there was a sign there written in Thai. And because I said, "Do you see any signs when we were in the PTT stations?" And she said, "No, I don't see them." And she said that sign right there says no overnight from, whatever it was, 8 o'clock at night till 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So I don't read Thai, so they'll probably have to come knock on my door. But I might try that, or I'm sure that. Thank you. You can leave it right there. Thanks. I'll try to find a place. I'll pull on the side of the road. I don't care. A little road somewhere, and try it. I just have to see. The only thing is that in that case, I don't have a weapon. I'll probably get a machete. But I don't know what could happen. But that could happen anything out there. And the only reason I would like to have one, which I'm pretty much under the impression that I cannot have a firearm here in Thailand. But for cats and big cats and snakes and shit like that. But I just have to fend for myself with the machete. But yeah, or just kind of map it out. I haven't really sat down and said, okay, I'm going to go from here to to Tim's, and at Tim's I could probably pull out. Could I park at the? Is there a place over by the your sister-in-law's market? Something like that. Spend the night there. Spend the day with Tim, then maybe spend whatever and take off and go to the next place. So we'll see. I just don't want to drive, 12 hours or something. And I'm imagining that's what it is. So you got a big yard. Yeah, stuff like that. Just kind of cruise around. The biggest thing is, like, when I started this thing, when I had this in my mind, I wanted to do the camping deal once or twice a month, even. That was fine with me. But I wanted it to be leave Monday morning, come back Friday, because I don't spend much time with my wife. The time that we spend together is on the weekends. Um, she goes to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes she don't come home till 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. We talk for a half hour, and then she talk to her mom and dad, eat, and I go to bed at 8 o'clock. So I wouldn't miss much time with my wife. So that I don't know how far. Where are you at, David? Are you in Udon too, or that area? Can't remember. Uh, hold on, sorry. Yeah, but so I just got to make my way around. I'm sure there's a lot of people that will let me, just do that. I know if um, that there's a lot of people that will, so it shouldn't be plenty of parking here. That's what I figured. So I just got to. Oh, thank you. Um, Figure out. Hey, Jr. How you doing? Are you? Did you ever get back home? I can't remember. I watched the last video, but if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Good people. Are you going to? Are you going to Joe's wedding? Let's see. Yeah, I could do that too. I just got to get out and I just got to do it. I'd like to get a jaunt. I know that Kenny and Sampit, they want me to tell them when I'm going to go to that in Sisaket, because I think it's a stone's throw from their house, or very close. So we'll, I will let them know. I just got to get out and do that little test drive and, get it, make sure it tows good, see how the tires are wearing, that type thing, and hot spots and stuff on the tires. The camber and the caster and everything looks good, but it's all by eyeball with me. I don't know how he figured it out, but it's damn close. But it'll make a difference on tire wear and the way that the thing pulls and all that kind of stuff. So I got to see. I don't know where that is. I'm horrible on bigger city or province. Sorry, David. Uh, why not ask chocolate man in Thailand? Yeah, I talked to him when he was doing it a little bit, and he was one of those things too that he his whole life he wanted to do that, and that was cool that he got to do that. Hey, Joe, how you doing? uh, Yard surfing. What's yard? So what did I miss? Everybody saying hello to Joe. Yeah, exactly. I actually went there once, but yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed going um, there with the family. They like the hotel, they like the swimming pool, but I can go anywhere. I think the favorite place that I visited that I liked, I went twice, was to Krabi, and I know that Chuck was just there in Krabi, and it looks like it's back to normal. I forget what's that. What's the Mark? You're still here. What's the guys that you were goo eyed over when we went to Mitch, where we ate lunch with them. What's his name? Oh God, the two guys. He owns the bars and stuff. Anyway, he went there during the COVID stuff, and it was completely deserted. And I went, man, how sad, how sad. And it was kind of good to see a couple of videos since then, and Chuck's just recently, where it's not even really per se high season, which it's getting there, and it's packed. There's a lot of people there, which I was happy to see. I forget the guy's name. I'm horrible. I don't watch them. That's probably why. Uh, we were in Bangkok for about a month, then heading home. Yes, we will be. That wedding, think we are not. Oh, cool, cool, good to hear. I know that T asked me the other day whether I was going. I look forward to see. I haven't seen him in a while. Be good to see you. Uh, That'll be fun. Just what happened? What did I miss? I'm missing all sorts of stuff. You guys are. We're heading to the U.S. for a month next week. Oh wow, cool. They're see the kid, right? That ought to be fun. He's saying hi to Scott. I go for the temples. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. It's Saturday here, but I'll say happy Friday. Just kidding. Uh, I like I said, I did ask him, or did you already ask me the same thing? He I think he enjoyed it. I haven't talked to him that much afterwards. He's in Patea. Uh, at the I don't know if he's going to the wedding or not. But and I don't get to when I get over there. He's usually been gone. So Dave yard surfing, similar to couch surfing. And I said, buddy, only in your RV. Yeah, I could do that too. I did it. I was out there for 4 hours. I was on the hotspot that my wife got me. It's a 5G. It's got her TOT NT card in it, and it worked fine. And I ran it for about 4 or 5 hours, and didn't have to charge it. Battery didn't show low or anything. And I think it's similar to what Brock has in in his house here in Thailand. Uh, for the beaches and golf. Yeah, I got to get into golf. I got to do it. If I don't hurt myself, we'll be all right. We were in Pattaya for a week recently. I have a few friends there. The trip told me definitely not a place for me. Yeah, to visit, like I said, the kids, they like the hotels, but I just soon go someplace. They don't care where it's at per se. They just never thought that they would ever be able to do what they've been able to do in their life. They never figured it would, and they're just such good kids. They're not like, yeah, give me more, give me more. They're just appreciative, and we have a good time. They're good kids, and they're not kids anymore. Sim's 21, and Shishu was just 19, I think. Wow, it's getting yeah, Nick, that's it. That's the one. Uh, but yeah, he went there with his buddy, and they were walking around the streets, and it was like the apocalypse or something. Man, there was no one around. It was really sad to see. I really enjoyed Krabby. Yeah, there you go, vote. Man, that's a fun thing. Tim will be here in time to vote in person. Yeah, I think he would really enjoy the. Yeah, I'm sure I would. Yeah, there's not a doubt. I've been to their hotels. They're awesome. In fact, my wife was trying to get me to go to the one in Tarat. Uh, she went there with the uh, when she went on her little trip with the company where they took all their people they do business with, little bonus trip for them, and they went there, and she wanted to go back there with the kids. Wombat and Kiwi Bar. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Depending on your situation, right? If somebody told me, "Hey, I'm a single guy, I'm not looking to get married, but I'd like to meet somebody, and I want to be able to, be able to make my choice to turn right, and I'm in the middle of 24/7 party and shit, and my if I turn left, I don't see anybody, or I could go to a beach, John Tiem or that area there, not necessarily right in town, wouldn't be a bad spot because not only is that it's centrally located, once the airport gets back into running 100%, you've got the airport. It wouldn't be a bad place to set up. I would tell somebody I don't like Bangkok. It's just me. It's like if I wanted to go, stay in downtown LA, I'd go to downtown LA. It just doesn't excite me. Now, maybe if, like I said before, I think I've said this 100 times. If I went with somebody that knew what the hell, knew Bangkok, and would show me around, then maybe I would have a different opinion of it. But it's not my favorite deal. What did Brock? What am I missing? The only lie to vote if you show your death certificate. God, I'm getting behind again. Love it down so just next to a beautiful place. It's my favorite place. I've never been to visit. Since a couple of trips home, I've started to really like it there. Wombat is a must. Too many Aussies there for me. Just kidding. We'll be doing early voting. My wife is excited. It'll be her first time. Wow. In American citizenship now. Very cool. Easily 10 minutes. Register to get my ballot by email. What kind did you get, Tim? What did Tim get? Oh, new clubs, I bet. He told me that the other day, I think. Oh, I'm a long way from Krabi to drive anyway. But I don't know. I got to see it. I think you can fly out of Ubon. Might be able to fly to Krabi. I think they're going to open up a lot more stuff right now, Patty. That ever since the pandemic stuff, a lot of the places like mine, Sarin Airport, which they're talking about making it bigger. Probably not in my lifetime, but a lot of the airports dropped a lot of their flights, and now they're just starting to build back up. I know where Tim is in Udon, there's a crap load of flights going all over. Although when we went up there, we had to go to Bangkok, or did we? No, we flew. We didn't have to go to Bangkok. We flew directly into Phuket, right? Tim, if Tim's still here. So, excuse me. You have to check periodically with what where they go, but there might be one close to me. Normally, if I have to go anywhere, I fly. It's about a 50-minute ride from my house to Sarin Airport or Buriram, and I fly out of Buriram to Bangkok and then to wherever I want to go. It's kind of a pain in the ass because sometimes the flights don't mesh and you have to spend the night in Bangkok, but it's not real expensive. Not horrible to fly around here in Thailand. So I see that. Let's see. Yeah, to pals. That's too nice. So yeah, so I would if I went to Krabi, I would fly. I'd fly into Bangkok and then fly over to Krabi, so it isn't far. Most of the stuff that's actually what I consider ocean places or on the water type deal for me, not river, not Chuck's Way, Tat Panom, or anything like that, but or Mukdahal, would probably be Tarat, would be Koh Chang, the islands off there, Pattaya, all up that way because it's about 6 hours, 6.5, 7 hours from my house. So it is one day. About the most that I like to drive in a day is about 7 hours, and that we usually take a half hour, 45-minute lunch. But those would be the places that I would go for ocean stuff. Now I know that they do, and I don't know how I'd get my truck and trailer on the and what they would even charge me to get onto the barge going over. But they do have a campground right on the water in Koh Chang, so that would be kind of interesting just to see. Might have to ask them one time. Next time I go with my wife, I'll have her try to rattle off to a Thai person on what we have to do. Should maybe take some pictures, show them. They might not even know, what a caravan is. Right? Is that the right word, Brock? Hey, Dalo, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. Drive northwest for about 10 hours to so you're about 10 hours from me. Is that what you're saying, David? I'm imagining. Has too many food stands. You can't read. It's been overrun. I know the Russians are. I heard have a lot of. When I first got here, when I flew in, I'd never been to Thailand, and I'd only seen. I seen Rob, 20 seconds in Thailand, and Chuck, and and stuff. But I looked at Kamala, and I said, "Man, I like what I see." So when my wife passed away, I said, "Okay, I'm going to go there for 2 weeks," and I stayed right on the outside. I actually stayed in Surin Beach, which was right at the top of the hill, if you're familiar with Phuket, and rented a 150 for 2 weeks and cruised around. And when I got off the plane, it was the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and the taxi was taking me over. It's about I don't know, 30 minutes drive, something like that. And the two biggest things, and it was, holy crap, how many 7-Elevens can you have on one freaking street? I'm looking down the street, I see three of them. And the other thing was every other sign was in Russian, and that changed. Right after that, they were at their peak, and they moved. They left Phuket pretty much, and the last time I was there, not much at all. But I hear that they're going around. Maybe that's what it is. But I'll tell you what, like in Phuket, stuff like that with the Muslims and stuff, I had the best masiman I've ever had in Phuket. My wife makes pretty good though. I'm trying to take my sons. Montserrat is a great place. Actually, wish I discovered before building my house. Yeah, that area over there is I like. That probably would have been one of my choices. I said when I went to Joe's, that would have been one if I was still single or whatever. I definitely would be on the water. You're close to the water and stuff there too, though. I was looking for sacks. You'll still ended up with some nice tailor. I just got a club head on the end of a stick. It's Callaway, and it's still I'll never play good enough to warrant buying anything different. Yeah, these are old ones. They were top of the line, 15 years ago. The ones I got. Hey Joe, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. She's getting everything ready for Christmas, and what we're going to do for that. And I'll keep you guys advised on what we end up doing. I have Callaway bag. I got a Callaway bag, Callaway clubs, Callaway putter, Turtle Beach, and say hi to Tim Newton, Steve Rossi, and Dave. Sorry, Dave, missed the word. What did I miss? What did I say? I forget now. Oh, I guess you could have 7-Elevens. Yeah, it was just I never seen anything like that. I know I was used to 7-Elevens. 7-Elevens in the San Fernando Valley or in Southern California. I thought they were in way too much of an abundance in the valley, and Thailand was just off the hook. And I went, when I can look down the street and see three or four, that's a lot to me. Closing. A lot of 7-Elevens closing the state. No great loss. They're not even close to the ones. I agree with that. All right, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Still 22, you guys. There you're hanging out. I want to get to the trailer. It is a Saturday, so I might. Would there be a problem with anybody with me instead of starting at 8:30, starting at like 7:30? Would that be a problem? Let me know now. Hey, Pierre, and Pierre's way too. He graciously offered me to stop there. So I am gonna kind of draw something here after the kids are gone, which I'll be gone on, I think next week, the end of next week, and then I am going to do it. And I'm gonna, like I said, I've got the little deal here of the trailer. that'll have the inside and the outside more in depth, showing the TV and that kind of stuff. And that'll probably be out maybe tomorrow. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. All right. So I want to thank everybody. I sold my gloves. For joining me as usual. And yeah, if there isn't a problem with that, let me know. Maybe next week I will start at 7:30. That way I can go 2 hours, and it's still my wife will just barely be out of bed. The kids will be gone anymore. So I will do that. I'll go over here and look for my outro, which I did. I think I actually did an outro last time and didn't say that it was from Richard of Richard Travel. Did those for me. So I hope Richard's doing well, as I always say. And thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. If you watch the video, I'll put it out tomorrow. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get some good content. I'm actually more jazzed up about getting content since I started the diet deal. So, get a couple kilos a week or something, and I'll be happy. And bears knocking. So I will say thanks for joining me. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the next one.